still can't get over that suit. So cool.
Gotta be me.
Yeah, you do.
Pete, does this job ever get easier?
Some of it, yeah. Some things never get easier, though.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out that Marvel's Spider-Man is getting a sequel in the near future. Not only did the first game sell incredibly well, Sony also explicitly said when they purchased Insomniac Games that they plan on continuing to invest in the property. Recently, Insomniac Games revealed Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and along with the reveal, a few details about the game were also disclosed. Let's take a look at 5 of them. The background. Insomniac Games may have thrown off everyone by announcing its new Wolverine game, but make no mistake, the studio is very much working on the next Spider-Man. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be releasing in 2023 and sees both Miles Morales and Peter Parker being central characters. And yes, Venom is also present too. Of course, there's more afoot than meets the eye. A mysterious character that's looking to be challenged is narrating the trailer, and it seems that Venom is also keen on fighting them.
Yes, we will.
We get a brief look at Parker's spider suit, wielding the Iron Spider limbs to dispose of foes, so that's something. As for who Venom is this time around, it's still too soon to be sure. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is exclusive to the PlayStation 5, new details revealed. Sony and Insomniac Games announced that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 would be releasing in 2023 and debuted the first trailer, which saw Peter and Miles battling foes before ending with the reveal of Venom. In a new PlayStation blog post, Insomniac head of franchise strategy and studio relations Ryan Schneider confirmed that the title is launching exclusively for the PlayStation 5. He also noted that it would continue the journey of both Peter Parker and Miles Morales in their most epic single-player adventure yet. This seems to imply that the player will switch between both characters during the story, instead of, implementing co-op. Many members of the first game's development team are returning, such as creative director Brian Intihar and game director Ryan Smith, while Yuri Lowenthal and Naji Jeter will once again voice Peter and Miles respectively. And if the trailer wasn't obvious enough already, both have new abilities and suits to acquire. Furthermore, you can expect villains, as in plural, to hunt them down. Even more details will be revealed in the coming year or so stay tuned. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is massive, says Venom actor. Something else that was confirmed was beloved actor Tony Todd would be playing Venom, who was confirmed to be in the game in its announcement trailer. And Todd himself, it seems, is already pretty impressed with what Insomniac's got in the works. Responding to a question on Twitter, Todd revealed that he had been working on Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for about 2 months, and that it's going to be, quote, massive. Of course, there's very little that we know about the game right now, so massive could mean any number of things here. It's still reassuring to hear, though, that Insomniac is looking to kick things up a notch in the upcoming sequel.
I will find a cure. I will. I love you, son.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 reveal trailer was running in real time, developers say. Visually, the trailer looked quite impressive, and it's been confirmed that none of what we saw was CG. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 lead VFX artist Brianna Lindsay recently took to Twitter to confirm that the recent announcement trailer was running in real time in-engine on a PlayStation 5. Given the fact that Insomniac achieved some pretty impressive things in even a cross-gen game like Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's exciting to think that they'll do it in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Of course, Insomniac also made Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which is probably one of the best looking games around right now, so expectations for the future games are very high.
Give a big welcome to the Grand Marshals of our parade. Ratchet and Clank!
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be darker than its predecessors.
Vitals are good, circulatory system healthy, brain activity normal.
He's been in there long enough.
Mr. Osborn, I understand he's your son, but his
I want him
disease could...
out. Kurt,
but we may be underestimating the potential danger.
I said, get him out! Now!
Marvel's Spider-Man 2's reveal trailer certainly hyped up fans of the first two games. With Peter and Miles teaming up and facing off against none other than Venom, the stakes are certainly going to be high in this one. And according to Bill Roseman, vice president and head of creative at Marvel Games, the game's going to have a darker story to tell. Speaking on the recent This Week in Marvel podcast, spotted by Eurogamer, Roseman provided in so brief and admittedly vague details on the game, saying that there will be multiple foes in the game that Peter and Miles will be going up against, while various characters and plot threads from the first two games will also be coming back. There are multiple foes, Roseman said. I can say the story is very much continues and picks up from Marvel's Spider-Man and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't want to reveal too much, but it's the next big chapter. There are a lot of threads, a lot of characters that were in the first two games that you'll see them here. So yeah, it's Miles, it's Peter, it's Venom, it's a mysterious voice, it's everything you love and more. Roseman then went on to say that the progression from the first game to the upcoming sequel is going to be similar to Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, which, of course, means that you should expect a darker tone and story, saying, and I will say, if the first Spider-Man game was Star Wars, Spider-Man 2 is kind of like our Empire. It gets a little darker. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all for now. If you enjoy what you saw, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, now's a great time to subscribe. We upload brand new videos every single day. After subscribing, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking that bell icon. Thanks for watching this video, and we will see you next time right here on GamingBolt.